And now a word from our sponsor. Marco doesn't sponsor us. He didn't give me any money. No. That's why when we were talking about super bands and you said Marco, I said, wait, Cointaker. Although I don't know if Cointaker's actually given us any money either. But at least they kind of agreed to, sort of.
Well, I'd have to, call and see what they can arrange for.
Yeah, well, I got none to sell them right now. Our YouTube show's weird. It's a hard sell. This segment is brought to you by
Mel.
Mel? We talking about Mel?
I don't know. What? Who brought you by? Who? What? Should I know? Should I know?
No.
No.
I don't know. I was just...
You just felt like saying that.
I was just rambling.
So, have you been watching the Saturday Night Live reruns or
No,
something?
sir. I haven't been watching anything. I've been watching Fix a Pinball Machine.
This old pinball.
And I've been watching Clean a Pinball Machine.
Oh.
I've been watching Take a Pinball Machine Apart.
Alright, so you're dying to see that thing?
Well, no, but I figured the people that, somebody wants to see it.
Alright.
That's what I came over to see that.
Well, first off, there's the other one.
Okay, well, we'll do that second.
And this is the first one. That is cosmetically better.
Okay.
If we had a cabinet guy, it would be better.
It would be better, but it's not. It's fucking ugly.
The concern of the person buying this wasn't to have a perfect cabinet. It was just to have
I want to play it, he says.
Well-playing game.
Yeah.
With everything working.
Okay.
That's what it is. And the black light is new, of course, and all the workings have been cleaned and waxed.
What's it all mean?
It's set on coin. You push the button.
That hurt. Oh. Hi, Buster. Oh.
Hit that bitch. Got it. Well, I didn't do so well, but that's the game. At the top 2,500, I got 16. Yes, it's another blacklight gun game. This was a popular one. They made a lot of them. It's one of the more desirable ones, I guess, if you want to call it that.
I don't.
It's complete, as you heard. With the
Okay, well, that being said, well, I guess the only other thing I would say is how many hours do you have in that job?
40.
Just 40?
Probably 40.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And we've gone over what the service is for that, so we don't have to do that again. What do you got over here, Ray? Turn the light on and tell the people.
That's the core. That is a almost complete. It's missing three parts. It's missing the tape deck and the tape, of course. It's 4 parts in.
Okay.
And it's missing the audio amplifier board and the motor speed board.
Motor speed board.
Yeah, motor speed control, yeah. There's 2 boards, they're small. John Stukes has both of them.
Okay.
And an 8-track tape player is anybody's guess. So it's almost there with its entirety in parts. Could be done. The rest of the core parts are there. I looked it over. I didn't take much out of it to make this one at all.
Yeah.
The only thing I really did take out of it was the audio amplifier board was missing from this, and so was motor speed board, but everything else in that was fine.
Okay. Back glass is beat.
Yeah. I did take the back glass out of that and put it in here, but this one has trade-offs too. So.
Yeah, I know, I can see. Cabinet is pretty ratty.
Yes.
I guess everything inside is pretty ratty.
Yeah, everything is, it's there. It's doable. I could actually make it work by...
Yeah, well, that's okay. That ain't necessary.
Anyway, it's a project game for somebody if they want to get involved.
I'm really tempted to just put it to auction, Ray.
Okay.
Buyer arranges their own shipping or local pickup, either or, don't care. Just be aware of what you're buying.
I did fix the hard part.
You fixed the hard part.
Yes, it had a strip carriage drive gear, which is this, and I tore it apart. And that assembly, out of that assembly, this gear right here was stripped.
Okay.
And I put a new gear in it, rebuilt this gearbox, put it back together, riveted it back together.
That was nice of you.
Yep, so this is yeah, well, you know, if somebody buys this is kind of an intermediate repair. The fact that these boards are missing is very minor because anybody can just plug in the boards that are there.
Okay, so you did the hard. You decided you decided that's pretty hard. I'll do that for somebody. What the hell?
Put them boards in, you're done.
Are we billing somebody for that?
I don't know.
Oh man, can I push this out in the road?
Yeah, I guess you could.
Okay.
You know you want it to.
I guess the artwork here is what it is, and
yes.
it's you know.
Some broken stuff, yes. That tree's broke, the other tree's broke, but
okay.
Nothing that really can't be. You know, see, the problem is nobody makes parts for these things like scenery. They don't make cosmetic parts. You have to really. Well, together.
You know where this has value, Ray?
No, I don't.
Is in the same place it had value for you. What you do is you maybe get 2 or 3 of these things, and you piece together the best one you can, and then you pass it along so the next person can do it. That being, you got me trapped back here, but I'll stay back here. It's fine. I'm stuck. Yeah. Well, we want it gone. We got no need for it.
No.
My thought is to send it to auction. I think I'm just going to do that.
That coin door actually is better than this one. Was worse than that.
Okay, well you did a nice job.
Yeah. So it's not that it's not that these things are insurmountable to do. I mean that's better than what that was.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't want to hear somebody say, "Well, look at that. It's a mess."
Don't care.
So
hey, and I don't care because I'm sending it to auction, and I'm going to let the public decide what it's worth.
I mean, and this is not just superficial, as
that has
all our coin
yes,
doors.
that has nothing to do with
inside and out.
Yes,
It's done.
It looks beautiful, right? Okay. Nice work. So you know, it's a beautiful piece with, or it's a beautiful door on a turd. Nice job, Ray. Nice waste of time, but that's cool.
Well, hey, you got to spend time doing something. Here's another nice coin door.
My appraisal on that, Ray, is that it's worth I want to say $500.
$500.
I want to say it's worth $500, but I don't care. And I don't think whoever owns it, even if it's not us, they don't care. They don't want it. It's got to go. Not paying to move it around. Not paying to store it. Yeah.
That's my
what else you got?
door.
You did a Bally coin door.
So I did inside and out, new skin. This is old, but you know all of it is done like we usually do coin doors. Everything's done inside.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And it takes coins and there's mechs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you put the right.
That is right. Yeah, done.
That looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it does. This whole front, this thing is coming together pretty well.
Okay.
This will be delivered
coin door?
soon because this guy's been waiting.
Okay. Make it happen. What are you doing? Is this like an unveiling at a car show or something?
Do you want to see it?
Do I want to see it?
Yeah.
Or are you talking to them?
Them. Do they want to see it?
No.
Sure they do.
No, they don't want to see it.
Oh, you're going to deprive. That's cruel. That's as cold as the air outside. It's nothing special. It's just a nicely done original playfield. It's LED'd. I chose my color of Super Bands. I sort of like the blue.
Okay, yeah. How do you feel about us?
I put red on it and it looked dumb.
How do you feel about Felix restoring the playfield on that, and then CPR coming out with the repro a year and a half later?
See, yeah, that would have been nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But you know.
But who cares?
Line somewhere,
I don't care.
and is somebody really going to spend that kind of money on it?
Mm.
They made a lot of these, of course. 17,000, 18, something like that.
Don't know. It's almost unplayable.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah.
Boring.
I found a new plastic set.
Okay.
Which is hard.
I can see that they look fake from here.
The old ones were needy.
Okay. I mean, they look nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is I don't like about them. They just look fake to me.
I got the cast.
Maybe they're just too nice. Okay. When's this going to be done?
I'm shooting for next week.
Okay.
I got to do the apron.
Yeah.
And the electronics. I'm in the middle of that.
I think I know where the aprons are.
Do you?
Yeah, they're with the Defender door.
The electronics are coming along. You know, first you have your
yes, we've covered the transformer rectifier board.
Tech, and then I'm going to put the last board in because I LED'd it, and I'll go over the sound card and then I'll be done.
Okay.
Yeah, shortly. A week.
This might be the boringest episode ever.
It's just a go-over of projects here.
Yeah, well, we're going to come back to this because this ain't even done. Thanks for sharing it again.
Gosh.
Looks like it's done. I don't want to look.
I polished all the screws.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Polished these. I had a hard time finding some stuff, man. I didn't know where stuff was. I think Gary took it apart. And it was, I don't know. I can't wait to get to the heck else. Well, I took that apart, so that's a bore, but I don't have any idea where the apron went. I will find it. Because I gotta find it. So what else is, you gonna fall asleep standing up? I'm gonna lean over and fall asleep. I guess that's it. I got parts for you here for eBay. And I would guess I'll have to finish your Mega, so you have a Mega down here.
Shack door.
Shack door, yeah. Shack door. Gotta finish that also. What else? Is that it? Shack door? I gotta rebuild the shack flippers, and we can play the game.
I don't know, Ray. We got to come up with something more interesting than this.
Well, like what?
Like, I don't know. I think we should hire some new blood. And I should be fired.
Yeah. You could open up a branch store somewhere.
Oh.
In Brazil.
GRC 2, huh?
Huh?
Oh, God.
Yeah, right.
What's up, Pete? Supposed to say Pete. Say hi to Pete.
Hi, Pete.
For a while. It's $1 a week for 110 weeks. I said hi to him last week.
Mr. Bell.
So I owe him 108 more hellos.
Okay.
Pete.
He's in London, isn't he?
I finally mailed him and PBH.
Yeah.
Pin Biohazard. Yeah. I finally mailed those two posters today because I had to go to the post office and I had to stand in fucking line. You know I went to the fucking Thorndale.
Yeah, I know.
I went to that motherfucking Thorndale post office.
That's your favorite.
And then I had to fill out forms.
Oh, God.
And of course you know. Of course you know what happened. You know what happened there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got those out.
You got called.
I mailed those. So one went to Pete, one went to Levi Banks. Levi Banks, that's PBH. There was a Joe in that pile.
Yeah, I saw them all. They were laying on top of the shadow playfield, poster boxes.
There was a Joe in that pile.
There's 5 or 6 boxes.
I sent Charles his magazines.
Yeah.
And
That's what, I got to mark what that was, because I looked at it today when I printed it out, and I thought I forget what
somebody
he
sent money for something.
It didn't say anything on the note.
And I sent him the magazines, and I sent him a GRC mug. Because it turns out I had more than a few of them.
Okay.
Thanks to Ron Wound.
Yeah, I like Ron.
Who I just recently saw, but haven't seen much of. But he commented recently.
God, it's cold up there, I bet.
Maybe that's why he hasn't commented. He's frozen solid.
He can't get to the phone.
All these people in Canada, Lucas.
You get used to it, I guess, but minus something?
Who titled one of the, I guess it was TRF 18 maybe, or 19? The title was in French.
Oh.
And you'll never guess what it was.
No, I won't. Tells it.
Another shit gun game.
Was it?
Or another shitty gun game, but it was in French.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm trying to lighten it up. I don't know, this may be the last video, right? It really may be.
The camera will retire.
How about that? How about that for breaking news? This might be it.
The camera will retire.
I'm not making any more guarantees. With that being said, say something to the people about what to do.
Stay tuned. Because he's just joking.
See you guys soon. Thanks so much.